Today, we're taking League's contender for most clunky auto attack animation and making it as annoying to play against as it is to play. That's right, we're doing Jungle Nautilus. 1. Game setup. When I decided to test Jungle Nautilus, I really wanted to find an AP or bruiser build that was viable. Sadly, building damage on Nautilus felt very, very bad. Nautilus needs to be able to stay in the fight, CCing enemies and peeling for his carries. If you don't build tanky, you will CC the enemy once then die. This is not ideal. In fact, I was so bad at the damage build that I even lost one game 4v5. So I'll warn you one last time, unless you are hard smurfing, do not, under any circumstances, build damage on Nautilus. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, here are the items and runes that I've been running. I used lolsolved.gg to generate the build. Summoner spells should obviously be Flash and Smite. Okay, 2, laning phase. The first step of playing Nautilus is, try to convince your team to invade. Aside from Braum, you are the only champion with 2 forms of CC at level 1, your Q, and your passive. In the 10 games I played as Jungle Nautilus, I have gotten a kill advantage, a summoner spell advantage, or buff advantage 100% of the time that I got my team to invade. Afterwards, focus on ganking and counter-ganking, not power farming. Don't worry if you have 8 CS 5 minutes into the game. Your clears are quite slow, even in the late game. But since you are a tank with high base stats and a disgusting amount of CC, you do not need much gold to be useful. On the other hand, Nautilus is missing any meaningful way to attack enemies on the other side of the wall. So PSA for playing against Nautilus: if you have a dash, use it to get over a wall, not to go in a straight line away from Nautilus. His only way of following is to burn Flash.
No!
Okay, 3, mid-game. In small skirmishes, Nautilus pairs well with AoE damage dealers who want to keep their targets in range while they channel. For example, Swain, Diana, or Morgana. If any of these champions are on your team, you can try to follow them around and set up picks. If you have none of these champions, try to stay close to the most fed person on your team. You can also do a 2-man Baron pretty early if you have any DPS with you. Okay, 4, team fights. Nautilus's job in teamfights is to be a big beefy meatball that soaks up all the enemy sauce. And by sauce, I mean damage and cooldowns. You need to roll into the enemy team and disrupt as many people as you can. Keep an eye on your carries. If they're in danger, you need to focus on peeling the enemies off of them. Remember that if your damage dealers die, you will eventually get whittled down. On the other hand, if you are the first teammate to arrive at the fight, you should be tanky enough to stall until reinforcements arrive. Don't be scared to engage on your own if you are remotely fed. Assuming you didn't ignore my advice about building damage on Nautilus, nobody will be able to burst you down. Here's a montage.
It's okay, I'm tanky as fuck.
Okay, to wrap things up. Fun to play? 2 out of 5. OP score, 2 out of 5. Verdict: this is kinda viable, but I'm not sure how much of that is the pick and how much of it is just the state of tanks in Season 11. Don't forget to comment telling me which build to play next, and to subscribe for more garbage tier guides.